welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Tia Zamara here, and in today's video I am going to be talking about self-critique. Now, this is the last episode for my self-care series, season 1. There will be a season 2 where we dive back into these self-care topics, so make sure that you are subscribed and you have your notification bell turned on so that you can be notified when season 2 whips back around. Now let's get into it. To start taking my Instagram more serious, put a little bit more effort and energy into my content so that I can become more appealing to brands, get more brand deals and more sponsorships. And with that, I decided that I was going to have some fun with it and do a color series. If you don't know what a color series is, it's pretty much where you stick to one color or one scheme of colors and you only post outfits, hair, makeup, whatever it is you do wearing that color. Now, I started with nudes and browns because that's my thing. And I'm getting ready to transition into sage. So if you want to see some sage looks, then make sure that you are following my Instagram at Tia Zamara with 2 A's. Link is in description. With that being said though, I decided to look back at my first go rounds of the color series and see what I want to keep and delete. See what I want to do better on. See what I want to keep doing. And I decided to share my critique with you guys through my Instagram stories, which led me to post a poll asking you guys if you all self-critique. Now, I got a lot of yeses, but I also got some concerning no's. And the no's were concerning because some of them came from business owners, some of them came from content creators, aspiring content creators, and some of them came from, you know, your regular day-to-day person, but it came from a day-to-day person that I actually care about. So I just wanted to express in this video how important to me self-critique is. Now these are just my opinions, but this is also my channel, so my opinion is everybody should be doing some kind of self-critiquing. Self-critique, reflecting, and growth are all in the same boat for me. And we should all be looking to grow as people. Okay? Okay. And so with that being said, I think that maybe, even though it was clear as day what I was talking about, maybe some people thought that I meant like bashing yourself or nitpicking or picking at all your insecurities, talking down on yourself, and that's not what I meant at all. Actually, critiquing doesn't mean that at all. I think a lot of people also associate critique with negativity. And it may be because oftentimes when we ask for critique, when we get critique, it's usually stuff that we maybe don't want to hear. And so maybe that's why I got some of the no's. But I'm here to tell you guys that negativity and critique don't go together, okay? If you actually look up the definition of critique, it has nothing to do with negativity, nothing to do with harshness, nothing to do with none of that. It's literally just an examination of something, self, or some kind of body of work, you know? The only bad critique that I can possibly say is like bad is that unwanted critique. That critique that nobody asked for. Like that critique where it's like, bitch, I didn't ask you. But critique when it's coming from someone genuine in your life or yourself is usually great because you're getting positive or some kind of negative feedback that you can use to grow and do better. And we should all be looking to grow and do better as people, business owners, and content creators, okay? So let me give you guys some examples of like what I was looking back on in my on my Instagram feed and critiquing. I first of all am looking at myself as if I am just some big time brand owner, person, whoever looks for brand ambassadors. And I'm looking to see if this person can represent us. So I have a lot of hair pages that follow me because I've posted a lot of hair content here on my YouTube channel and on my Instagram feed. And I'm looking to see, not only is this person consistent, but if this person can sell our hair. So I'm looking to see if this person can style their hair good, if their curls is popping and juicy, shiny and lustrous. Yeah, I'm looking to see if there's any kind of like stiffness going on, if there's any kind of flyaways, any kind of unnecessariness, anything that I wouldn't want to see as a brand owner being represented for my brand, if that makes sense. So I'm looking to see could we have done better on any hairstyles. Was I being lazy and just plop this wig on? Come on, sis. If we being lazy and just plop this wig on, but we expecting brands to spit out 4- and 5-figure deals for us, we need to do better. Okay? We need to do better with the party. Because the party looked a little jagged. You know? Maybe we need to curl our hair this way instead of that way. Because that way it look a little stiff. You know? Simple. I'm also looking at the fit, you know. A lot of the times I'm tagging Fashion Nova or my own brand or Pretty Little Things or whoever I got my clothes from in hopes that they see me. And when they see me, I'm serving a look and I stay on their radar, okay? So I'm looking to see, like, do I have any stains? Because I'm pretty sure they don't want nobody representing them with stains on their clothes. Could I have ironed this shirt? Did I just throw the shirt on being lazy? But really it needed to be ironed? Like, come on now. You can't even iron your shirt. Why would I give you my clothes for free and hand you all this money? No, you're not representing us well for free, so why would I pay you to represent me? Those are the things that I'm looking at. I enjoy being a content creator. I enjoy doing all of this and sitting down and creating videos. I enjoy getting dressed up and taking pictures. I love taking pictures. I love shopping for clothes and styling and making looks. I love doing that, and I'd love to get paid for it. So there needs to be a little bit more energy and effort put into this, and we need to put our best foot forward. And every single day we need to be looking at ways that we can grow. My very first YouTube video, maybe not first because I didn't have all the equipment, but when I really started getting up there, when I actually bought my first camera, I actually bought a laptop to edit on, and I actually was learning tips and tricks, I started putting out my best content. But that was my best content for that time. You know, we should always be looking back to see how we can better our content moving forward, because we're looking to be the best of the best. Like, come on now. Is it really you versus you? Is it really me versus me? Like, I'm trying to do better than I did yesterday. The only way that I'm gonna see if I did better than I did yesterday or do better than I did yesterday is to look back at what I did yesterday and see how I could do better. You see where I'm going with this? Now, let's move into business. Let's move into the business bag. As a business owner, you aren't necessarily worried about satisfying yourself. You're trying to satisfy your customers. The only way that you can in any way satisfy yourself through your business is if you're actually getting some kind of return. And so let me just say this. If you are a business that does not manufacture your own goods, you do not make your own goods, you buy and then resell, you go on wholesale sites and then resell, you get things shipped to you from China, you shop in the fashion district out in LA, New York, anywhere in America, anywhere in India, anywhere in China, anywhere on this globe, okay? There's nothing unique or original about the product that you're selling, because it wasn't just sold to you, it was sold to tons of other people as well. So you're looking to sell an experience to your customer. You're looking to sell the experience from when they first land on whatever landing page that you're promoting your product on, to when they get to your website, to when they get to that description, to when they get to that add to cart, when they get that confirmation email, to when they get the item in the mail, to when they try the item on, to where they wear the item out in the streets, okay? We're looking to sell the whole shebang. Now, how can you grow and stay on the rise if you're not just stopping for a second, or not even stopping at all? It takes nothing to just look back at what we did previously to continue to put out our best, or continue to look to grow our business. You know, if items aren't selling, we don't need to look for new inventory. We need to be looking for ways that we can sell these items, because Sally that came behind you and got those same items, she's selling out. And no, it's not a competition. No, we ain't trying to glance over and do what Sally's doing. But all I'm saying is Sally's selling the same thing, so your items have the same potential in selling out. Not going on sale because we couldn't get rid of it. They have the same potential to sell out because they're selling out for all these other people who bought the same thing. So how can we start looking to grow and do better? How can we start looking to sell out? We got to look back and see what we did wrong, what we did good, and overall what we could be doing better. Could the description of the product have been better? Do you even have a description of the product? Could the photos have been better? Your stock photos? Did you copy somebody else's stock photos? Like, could the experience overall just have been better? You know, how can we know what we could be doing better if we're not looking back to see what we, like, do y'all get what I'm saying? Like, we have to stop and reflect. We have to stop and reflect. Nobody's telling you to go back and look at your business or your content that you created and say, oh my God, this is so ugly, like da 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 blah ta 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 ta. No, like literally just look back and say, okay, this didn't sell for me, but I notice it's still selling for everybody else, which means this is a hot product, which means it has the potential to sell. So I need to look back at my content on my Instagram feed. You know, that's the popular place to sell yourself nowadays. I need to look back and see, like, what could have been better. Like, if I wasn't me, if I wasn't the business owner, if I'm a customer, what would I want to see? What would I want to do? Like, what's gonna bring in the attention? And you can just tell when a content creator or a business doesn't have anybody critiquing them, or they're not doing any critiquing themselves. Yeah, everything kind of just looks like it's in shambles with. And I'm pretty sure if you would have just stopped for a second and looked back at your stuff, there would have been, you know, something more going on here. And the same pretty much goes for people. You can tell when a person doesn't reflect, do a little critiquing. You can tell. They look like they're in shambles. They talk like they're in shambles. They walk like they're in shambles. They exude shambles. Okay? Like, you ever met somebody who's always talking about how they grew so much, but they keep reminding you of who they used to be? Like this. I don't want to know who you used to be. I want to know you right now. Okay? Like this. Why are you telling me about who you used to be? Like, okay, you used to fuck bitches up. Like, okay, like, do you still want to be that person? Because you keep reminding me of that person. Like, why do you keep reminding me of that person? More like, why I need to know that person? I need to know you today. Like, who are you today? Are you someone who's growing and elevating daily? Because if you remind me about who you used to be, I don't think you are. I posted a post today that actually said, when people remind me of things I used to do before my spiritual awakening, and the post was like, I don't know her. It's like, seriously, sis, I don't know her. I mean, I knew her, but I don't know her, okay? And I don't want to know her or you fighting bitches back in the day. Like, who cares, Miss Mama? Who cares? Do you want to be her, or do you want to be, you know, a new you? Self-critiquing, you know, on a personal level can sound a little something like, I actually liked when I did X, Y, and Z, so I'm gonna keep doing X, Y, and Z. I used to react like this and get these reactions, and I don't want to do that anymore. I would like to react like this and get these reactions. You know, it sounds a little something like reflecting, because it is. That's it. I promise you, it's not shooting yourself, beating yourself up. Like, but guess what? It all leads to growth. So that's pretty much it, you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure that you like this video if you did, and if you didn't, then go ahead and dislike, because it still helped me, baby. But no, please make sure that you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you think about critique in general and self-critique. And do you self-critique? And why or why not? If you don't, I would love to hear why you don't. And hey, you never know. We might have a really good reason for why some people don't. But I really got to see a really good reason for why people don't, to really say, okay, I get you. I feel you. So yeah, y'all, make sure that you comment, like, and subscribe. And definitely stay tuned for my next series. What's it gonna be? See y'all in the next video. Bye.